Nachspielzeit. Das Martha Argerich Festival in der Leishalle in Hamburg 2022. Es ist wieder soweit. Im hochsommerlichen Hamburg in der Hansestadt, in der altehrwürdigen Leishalle, tritt sie wieder auf. Für über eine Woche. Die Klavierlegende und die Pianistin überhaupt, Martha Argerich. Aber das tut sie natürlich nicht alleine. Nach dem wundervollen Eröffnungsabend und der leider krankheitsbedingten Absage von Pianist Dani Trifonov ging der zweite Abend sensationell über die Bühne. Und das war sozusagen eine Family and Friends Angelegenheit. Im ersten Teil die gesamte Familie Maisky, rund um Cello-Legende Mischa Maisky. Seine Tochter war dabei, Lilly, Pianistin, und sein Sohn, Violinist Sascha Maisky. Im ersten Teil Clara Schumann, Robert Schumann und unter anderem auch das herrliche erste Klaviertrio in G-Moll, das sogenannte Trio Elegiac von Sergei Rachmaninow. Und nach der Pause ging es dann in die Vollen. Zunächst ein unbekanntes, eher unbekannteres Stück der wundervollen polnischen Komponistin Gracjana Baczewicz, das erste Klavierquintett. Und da kamen dann unter anderem neben Martha Argerichs Tochter Lida Chen auch die großartige Pianistin Akane Sakai zum Einsatz, die nicht nur wundervoll Klavier spielt, sondern auch große Teile des Festivals programmiert hat. Mit anderen Worten auch für die Programmgestaltung verantwortlich ist. Und mit ihr habe ich unter anderem nach dem Konzert über Martha, über das Festival und über dieses großartige Klavierquintett gesprochen.
So I'm with the wonderful pianist Akane Sakai again. Nice to meet you again finally.
Nice to meet you.
Akane, I missed you.
Yes.
But I knew you will come back to Hamburg.
So,
Yeah,
there we are.
here we are. So first, let's talk about the wonderful piece you played in the second half. This wonderful piano quintet. I never heard it before.
Baczewicz?
No. Tell me about how did you
How did I discover?
Yeah, how did you discover it?
I think the Baczewicz was Grażyna. Baczewicz was a lady
Yeah.
violinist, Polish. I heard one of my friends was playing sonata or sonatina with piano and violin. Then I was, nice piece. And then I was looking what she composed. Then I found out Christian Zimmermann recorded the piano sonata and two quintet. So then the moment last year, Lausitz Festival, Daniel asked me, do you have some nice, interesting work related probably Poland or something, which I'm always searching, no? Then I said, well, this Baczewicz is good. So then we played it with same member last September. So then it was very good. So then we decided to do it here again.
Yeah, it was a great decision. And look at the reaction of the audience.
Yes, that
They
was-
were really totally happy with it.
Yeah, because with unknown piece to show unknown piece, it's not always very easy. But I was very happy and thankful
Yeah.
for the public.
Yeah. So thank you really again. It was really a pleasure to discover this. For me too. Second, Akane, you are not only as a pianist here, you are also responsible for the programming of
Yeah,
this
kind of,
festival.
yeah.
Let me say a part of the
Yes.
programming team. How difficult it is to program days of the Martha Argerich Festival.
Oh, that's, and of course, there is piece, like very famous piece, like Schumann Quintet, let's say, or Beethoven Kreutzer, or things like that. We of course need to play those pieces, especially the long festival like here. But also my passion. Not only, I'm not speaking about festival, no. I always try to play some unknown piece. So that's very nice to combine with, and especially here, of course, we have fantastic public, and we have wonderful colleagues, and this beautiful hall. So as challenge, I think it's very good, and I want to search some surprising music works.
How many time do you need to program such a festival? And how many days or hours? And is it, for example, that you decide with Daniel Kühnel together who are the artists who are coming, and then deciding for the program, or what is the way to this festival?
It's sometimes like this also, because of course we wait quite late, let's say. We do everything, it looks like we do everything in very last moment. So then of course some very busy people, difficult to come sometimes because of the date issue. But still I think more we decide whom to invite, and then we of course has to fit with the person, no? Yeah, I think it's more that way.
But it fits wonderful together,
Yes,
as you can hear. And sometimes, of course, you have to change
And of
in the middle of the festival too. Yeah.
And of course, artists, they also suggest us, of course, what they want to play.
Yeah.
That's also important.
Yeah.
But then, of course, you have to combine with the rest of the program. And this year we changed a little bit the idea, identity of the festival. Like we had jazz guitar, we will have flamenco.
And world music.
Yes. And we will have Silva Octet who plays klezmer, little bit gypsy. So we are in transition probably to change a little bit. So now it's to combine with other type of music, plus the normal, let's say normal, probably it's not the right word, but classical repertoire.
Yeah.
So it was more challenging than previous years.
Yeah, but it works.
Let's hope.
Yeah, yeah. You can see it in the first night, for example.
Yeah, that was
it
beautiful,
works
yeah.
a lot, and there will come much more nights. So I asked Misha the same. Let me ask it you for the last. After the festival, you will have some vacation, or you will work all the summer?
I have to go to France, and I play Beethoven Triple, and I have some small solo pieces, and then I have a little bit of time.
Really?
Yes.
Wonderful.
So I have to learn some
repertoire?
some new stuff for.
But you should also relax a bit.
Yes.
Promise me.
Yes, sure.
Good.
I was a little bit busy. June in Japan. I came back 6 days ago, and I was playing, fortunately, every day with my trio. Also, I put Panophonik trio, which is also unknown piece. So.
Sounds like a good mixture and plan for the summer. It worked with vacation. It's very good.
Yeah.
And thank you for the wonderful programming and this wonderful, exceptional night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You.
Die großartige Pianistin Akane Sakai im zweiten Teil des Konzertes mit dem Klavierquintett Nummer 1 von Grazina Bacevich zu hören und gleichzeitig auch programmverantwortlich für das Martha Argerich Festival 2022 in der Leishalle in Hamburg. Und wie wir gerade gehört haben, in der Tat hat sich das Festival musikalisch breiter dieses Jahr aufgestellt. Mit Jazz, mit World Music und vielen anderen Geschichten mehr. Dann kam es aber im zweiten Teil natürlich zum Höhepunkt. Die Legende kam auf die Bühne. Martha Argerich und spielte zusammen mit großartigen Kolleginnen und Kollegen, unter anderem wieder Mischa Maisky am Cello oder ihrer Tochter Lida Chen an der Viola, Robert Schumanns herrliches Klavierquintett. Das war wirklich ein Fest, wie Sie hier auch hören können. wie man unschwer hören kann, die Laeiszhalle stand Kopf. Das Finale aus dem Klavierquintett von Robert Schumann. Im Mittelpunkt natürlich die Legende Martha Argerich und neben ihr wunderbarer Freund und Kollege, Cello-Legende Mischa Maisky. Und auch mit ihm konnte ich nach dem Konzert ausführlich sprechen, unter anderem über seine mittlerweile fast 50 Jahre andauernde Freundschaft mit Martha.
Mischa Maisky is here and thank you for the wonderful second night here at the Martha Argerich Festival.
It's a pleasure to be back here.
And good to see you again, Mischa, really.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah. It was a family time for you today because you had a lot of family members with you on stage.
Yes, two of them direct family, my children, and of course, Martha is basically like my slightly older sister.
A bit older.
A bit older, although she actually, totally ageless.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, really. To imagine that she actually celebrated a few weeks ago her 81st birthday. It's just unbelievable, totally unbelievable.
Did you celebrate the birthday with her?
Not exactly. We were just before this. We played together in Japan, but then I had to leave. She celebrated her birthday in Japan. She played on this.
Okay.
But I was already back in Europe. So.
And you had to cheers after, of course. Those days.
Of course, absolutely. And anyway, of course, we are very close friends since almost exactly 47 years. It's going to be next month, 47 years.
You have to celebrate something again then.
Yes, for me, every time I have honor and pleasure, first of all, just seeing her and spending time with her, or meeting on stage, it's I celebrate every time.
In 3 years, you can do a 1 week party.
Oh, we can do even longer.
Yeah, maybe longer. Exactly. Mischa, tell me, first, I want to know, is it a very special and deeper experience if you are playing with your children on stage? Is it easier? If, of course, you have many colleagues, you play often with them. But is there a difference? Are you more strict with them then, maybe?
No, not at all. No, but of course there is difference because, it's basically, I always say it's like a dream come true. Because when Sasha was born and Lily was 2 years old, I told to their mother that, it would be the dream of my life if Lily would play piano, Sasha would play violin, and we could play trios together and travel together. And she said, oh, wow, yes, but don't hold your breath, as the expression goes, because sometimes children of musicians don't want to become musicians, or sometimes they're not gifted enough. It's like good wine, takes generation in between. My reaction was, okay, in this case, my dream is to play with my grandchildren. If not in 20 years, in 40 years, I can wait if I have time. Luckily, I didn't have to wait so long because I don't have grandchildren. They swore to me
not yet,
a long
maybe.
time ago that I'm not going to have grandchildren from them. My reaction was, in this case, okay, in this case, why do I need grandchildren? I can make my own. So I have 6 children. Youngest is 7 years old, and 9 years old, and 13, and 17. And with 17-year-old, I play as well already together. So 3 out of 6 are kind of professional musicians. And the other 3 play music as well, but mostly for fun. It's enough.
It's enough.
Yes.
For the moment.
Yes, no, it's enough. But, there are other professions which are maybe not as wonderful as being a musician, but doing something else in life professionally and being passionate about music, it's something which I admire very much.
Anyway, it was a wonderful first half, really family half, you can say. And I loved, of course, the second half. Tell me, Mischa, how often do you play this Schumann piece? It's not so often, I think.
The quintet, you mean?
Yes.
Piano quintet?
Yeah.
Or the last which we played, Martha? No, we played actually this. Martha loves this quintet.
Yeah.
So we played it many times with her, and there's even live recording from which we did for EMI double CD of chamber music Schumann. But this piece actually we played quite a lot of times, and I played already with Lili as well, and with Sasha, with her as well. But the Clara Schumann romances, which we played in the beginning of the concert, it's totally new for me, and it was Lili's idea and influence, because of course originally they're for violin, but
it's wonderful music.
It's
really
wonderful. I must confess, it was for me a revelation. Of course, I knew that Clara Schumann was not only exceptional pianist, but she was obviously exceptional lady in many ways. But I really didn't realize what a wonderful composer she was. And those romances are very beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think they're okay on the cello as well. So
yeah, it was a great mixture.
Yes, and we combine. Sometimes we play actually next month again this program where in the first half we combine this Clara Schumann romances with the first Brahms violin sonata, which supposedly was her favorite piece. And what I heard that she asked Brahms to play the last movement on her funerals, and supposedly he played the whole sonata. So this connection, and for me as well, I as much as I love cello sonatas by Brahms, which I love, but this first violin sonata, Opus 78, is just something else. It's the most emotional piece of music I ever played, I think. After this, I always have to play it before the interval, because I cannot play anything after this. I need break, because it's just, I barely can finish it. It's so emotional.
Quite breathtaking, emotional, yes.
It's something, something very special.
So it's a pity that the second concert here is your last one this year. What are your plans for the summer now? Do you have a bit of vacation, or do you work?
No, it's not work. I don't call it work, but I'm quite busy. I'm going to Athens in a few days to play Dvorak concerto there. Then 2 concerts in a small festival in Holland, where I play one with orchestra, one with Lili and Sasha. And then comes, I play still Bach suites in Brussels, which I promised since a long time. And then Verbier Festival, which is every yearly appearance since 1994. First festival, I was there. I missed the second festival in 95, but after this I was there every year with family. Everybody enjoys when the weather is good.
So it's a kind of vacation. Let's call it like this.
Yes, I'm quite busy there, and not only playing and rehearsing, but listening to music. There's so many concerts, too many actually in a way. It's impossible to, very difficult to choose sometimes. But it's beautiful, and there are many fantastic festivals, and of course Martha's Festival, which we used to have it in Lugano for many years, and now here. It's absolutely wonderful too, but Verbier is, I must say, it's quite special in the sense that the concentration of great music and wonderful musicians, some of them of course very famous, and a lot of young musicians. So it's you meet old friends and make new friends and discover new music sometimes as well, and new musicians. It's always very intense, but very rewarding, I find.
So you're looking forward to the summer?
Yes, yes. And then a few other festivals. Going to Sweden, very wild part of Sweden, a part very beautiful and very hardly populated, but they started new festival there. And then France, here and there, it's quite busy, yes.
Thanks God, Misha.
Yes, exactly, after all this pandemic it's a big relief for us to be able to play again.
Yeah, it's really, for me in the audience also, every evening when I'm enjoying music on stage, it's like a party.
Yes.
A revival party.
It's true, yes.
Yeah.
It was difficult, even though we did a lot of streamings.
Yeah, but of course this is different.
Not the same.
Yeah, it's definitely
not. You
not.
can't replace this
Yeah.
atmosphere of live audience. It's totally irreplaceable.
Yeah, it's so important to have this atmosphere between the audience and the stage. Yeah.
Yes, it's very difficult.
You can't
to explain,
compare.
but it's you never. That's why I'm not big fan of studio recordings.
Yeah.
Because it's never the same.
Yeah.
You can't.
But you did a lot, and we play often in our radio station.
No, but I did a lot of quite a few live recordings as well. Because I was incredibly lucky, of course, to make 3 recordings and play almost 20 concerts with great Leonard Bernstein, who did at the end of his life only live recordings for the same reasons. And I felt exactly the same, so I did quite a few live recordings, and it's always different.
Misha, thank you very much. May I say you will always be my hero.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sorry. I told you the last years often, but I have to tell you again.
That's nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Misha.
It's a pleasure to be here and speak.
Die auch im Sommer schwer beschäftigte Cello-Legende Misha Maisky am Eröffnungsabend des Martha Argerich Festivals 2022 dabei und am zweiten Abend ebenso mit großartigem Erfolg und Robert Schumanns herrlichem Klavierquintett. Weitere große Künstler werden folgen in den nächsten Tagen. Das war die erste Ausgabe des Argerich Podcasts Nachspielzeit 2022. Die nächste Ausgabe folgt am kommenden Montag nach dem Sonntagskonzert mit Martha Argerich und ihrem großartigen Violinkollegen Renaud Capuçon. Ich freue mich drauf und bis dahin, gute Musik wünscht Holger Wemhoff.